Account-based marketing, or ABM, is a strategic marketing approach that aligns your efforts on a specific list of current customers, prospects, companies that you want to sell. ABM allows us to have a focused effort towards a specific list of accounts that are important to us in order to increase our footprint of our brand in the users' minds that we're trying to convince. And ultimately, by doing that, by the time they get to a sales conversation, they're already primed. They already know what you provide, and the sales team can just get to the good stuff, which is differentiators and overcoming customer needs and objectives, and ultimately asking for the sale. First step to ABM is to gather your list. Talk to your sales team, and I like to have a meeting and a conversation with them and gather a list of their top customers and prospects. I also like to look at sales history. So where do the bulk of your sales come from? Current customers, new prospects? In the past, depending upon your sales cycle, how long it takes for a sale to take place, if it's a longer sales cycle, you might look into 2 years, past 2 years, or the past 3 years of conversations, along with recent sales, so past 12 months, past 6 months. And then when you have your list divided into people that you've sold, then I also like to look at, well, who are those people? And talk to the salespeople on staff that are engaging with them. So look at each company that have purchased from you and understand who are the key influencers, the titles of those influencers, the titles of your decision makers, and then also what drives them, what drives those prospects. Is it a need for improving efficiency in their business? If they don't use your product, what happens? Could your product improve their business in order to elevate them over competitors, to gain more market share? Identify the drivers and then use those drivers to personalize creative and creative messaging to speak to them. Design multiple creatives to speak to those needs and how your product fills those gaps, and test those messages out to each target. Then also understand where those prospects are. So here's our list, here's how they become a customer, here's kind of some insights on the types of products that they purchase from you and how conversations got originated if you're talking to your sales team. Here's the list of decision makers and influencers that are involved in this purchase decision. Here's the key drivers that make sense to them and what makes them want to have a conversation. And then also, where are those people? So if it is trade shows, events, everybody's online if they have a pulse today. So there's so many different places to find these prospects, and analyzing, building that plan of attack really helps you to, okay, well, now that I have all of this information, how am I going to execute on these campaigns? Now you want to implement an account-based marketing campaign. What are the strategies that make sense for business to business? At Multiview, we really focus on digital ways to connect with your specific list of accounts and prospects. With digital, you can get increased efficiency. You also get automated delivery of your campaigns, optimization in real time, and the ability to be seen more, increased touch points across many different places and digital channels. One of the places to do that, most common, is email, creating a corporate newsletter, some thoughtful content, thought leadership, going directly to your list of prospects. Then we can also do things like programmatic, display advertising, as well as programmatic video, audio, and even CTV to specifically target your list of accounts in a visual format with your brand and your message throughout their time online. Along with programmatic, we can also run ABM campaigns through social, whether that be LinkedIn, which primarily for B2B, we see the majority of our campaigns served through that channel, but also through Facebook and Instagram, depending upon reach to your audience. And those in-feed ad placements create opportunities for audience engagement with these specific lists of accounts, whether that's likes, reactions, comments, shares, downloads directly from the ad, or even new followers from prospects that are within your existing list of accounts, but maybe do not follow your page. It's important to judge overall lift across the board on the account level from these efforts. Do we have more traffic coming in organically or directly from these prospects that are seeing your message? Once they get to the website, are they engaging with new content? Are they more receptive to sales calls? Those types of measurements aren't directly attributed to one place or one ad or one creative. Account-based marketing is a comprehensive approach. It's sales and marketing working together. It's being seen in different creative types and different messaging through display, being heard through video. Really, those efforts compounding to create success on the account level and lift overall.